Will this go against community guidelines if we're bullying a film? Let's see.
And they were building a city.
OSHA had a few frames taken out because they didn't wear protective equipment.
Jack was painting. Kathy was making the post office. Susan was starting on a gas station. Bob was having such a wonderful time.
Who cares about Bob? We're cutting that and going straight to Johnny.
What do you want? Who wants to play with them?
I decided to ask the others. Hello, boys and girls.
Hi.
Ah! You hear that voice too?
Interrupting, but why isn't Johnny playing with you?
Well, Johnny's rude and selfish.
I forgot my line, sir.
He won't take turns. And he always seems to be mad at somebody, always shouting or bossing
Yes,
us
keep
around.
delivering your lines like
You don't
that, or
think
Stretch
he really
Armstrong
wants
gets
to be
it.
that way, do you?
Maybe he doesn't mean to be selfish, but he is. He just doesn't know that you have to be nice to get along with others.
Can't you children help him get along?
We tried, but it didn't work.
Have you tried
Why?
a little
What
Vico
happened?
technique?
He just wouldn't
Wait. Let's remember it's more courteous to take turns.
We did let him play with us, but you should have seen what happened. Whenever we tried to talk about what we were going to do, John interrupted.
Shut up! I'm trying to remember the punchline!
Anything. He thought all our ideas were corny. He wouldn't let anybody else use the blue paint. Said he was the only one who could have a blue
Bitches
house.
love blue.
Anytime he wanted something, he would just grab it. He wouldn't take turns or share. And when we told him we didn't like it, so we just decided that if we were going to have any fun, he couldn't play with us. Gee whiz, what a creep!
Watch your fucking mouth, Billy, or it's the
that's too
soap
bad.
bar for you.
Isn't there any way we can help Johnny learn to be considerate?
He'll never learn.
Maybe not, if nobody will be nice to Johnny and really try to help him.
But how?
First, take off your glasses.
We
But I
could
can't
call him
see.
over and
Well, too
really
bad, Four
try
Eyes.
again. Okay? Johnny,
Yeah.
can you please come over here a minute?
Okay.
This feels like an ISIS hostage video.
Hello, John. Hello. Hi.
We were just having a little talk, and we'd like it if you could tell us what you think.
Travis Bickle, the early years.
About
We were talking about consideration for others and being nice to people.
Oh.
You know what that means?
Well, bye-bye to Jersey Shore, I
things
guess.
Like taking turns and sharing, not being bossy or interrupting all the time, and saying nice things like please and thank you.
That's right. You do know what consideration for others means, don't you?
Sure, who doesn't? Sure, who doesn't? You don't, that's who.
Hold on, Susan. You're
Do you
giving a
want him
good
to start
example
shooting
of
up the
how
school
not to be
tomorrow?
nice to others.
Oh, I'm sorry, but he makes me so mad. He knows all the nice things to do. Why doesn't he do them?
Maybe he forgets, just like you just did.
Maybe a couple
What do
more
you say,
bucks per
Johnny?
hour will make Johnny
How
remember.
can I be nice to them? They won't even play with me.
Do you have any idea of why they don't play with you?
I don't know. Guess they just don't want to.
Maybe there are other reasons.
What, for instance?
Here, let me draw you a picture.
Where'd that
You
hit
know
come
what I'm
from?
drawing?
A bowl?
No, I have something else in mind. Now, what is it?
A face.
What kind of face?
A smiling face.
No,
Yes,
that's your
a
yee-ass
happy
face.
Now, what's this?
An unhappy face.
Right. Now let's give them names. Let's call this one Smiley. And this one Sulky. Now, if Smiley and Sulky both came over to your house and wanted to play with you, which one would you rather play with?
They're hot sister, Slutty.
This one.
Why?
Because he's happier. He'd be more fun to play with.
Yes, I agree. Now, look over here, Johnny.
How's
Would you say you
Annie?
look more like
How's
Smiley
Annie?
or Sulky?
How's Annie?
Would you want to play with you, the you that we see in the mirror?
Oh, trust me, when you get older, you'll want to play with yourself, Smiley or Sulky.
If you want other children to like to play with you, you'll have to be a smiley, not a sulky. That doesn't have to be so hard. In fact, if we change Sulky's selfish face to a happy, considerate of others face, he becomes a smiley too. All right, let's see you try it.
All right, but I'm going to eat $6,000 in a plastic
Change your
surgeon.
unhappy face into a happy face, like Smiley's. Smile, Johnny.
This feels like watching a real version of Who's Lila?
Come on. Try harder.
What helped Johnny was imagining his friends burning
Keep
alive.
that happy face, and remember to be considerate to others. I'll bet the other children will like to have you play with them.
Sure. Sit down here, Johnny. Thank you.
I wish I could say this is the end of it, but things never seem to work out that easily.
Of course not. We got 4
Nobody
more
can
minutes to
just
go.
all of a sudden start being nice to others. It takes a while. You have to try real hard and get lots of practice, or it's easy to forget to be nice. And I'm afraid that Johnny hasn't been trying long enough to go very far without a slip-up.
What, is he going to use the wrong pronouns?
Here it comes.
Kathy. Just a minute, Johnny. Let me finish. I think we should... No, I got a better idea. Put down. Kathy's talking. Let her finish. Kathy's idea stinks. So here's the way we're gonna do it.
We'll try it my way first, and then we'll finish.
In my house up here. Hey, what's the matter? You're no fun to play with when you want to do all the talking. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry, I forgot. That's just the trouble, you're always forgetting. Gee, I want to be nice,
But it's hard to do that with idiots
I'm
like
trying.
you.
Then all of a sudden I get excited and forget.
That's a real tough problem. How can we remember to always be considerate of others? Does anyone know?
It won't work unless you want to be nice. Really, really want to. But I do really want to.
And I'm totally not saying that, or else I get written up and fired
Maybe
again.
you're not trying hard enough. The more you try and be nice, the easier it gets. Oops, excuse me, my shoe's untied.
How did you learn to tie your shoes, Johnny?
I don't know. My parents only bought me cheap Velcro
I
shoes.
just wanted to, so my mom showed me how, and I kept on practicing and trying, and pretty soon I could just do it. It's easy.
Sure. Learning to be considerate of others is like learning to tie your shoes.
Not worth the
You've been
effort, so you say
shown
fuck
how.
it and buy slip-on
Now it's
shoes
up to you to
instead?
practice and keep trying to be nice. Pretty soon it should be as easy as tying your shoes.
But what if I keep forgetting? I know I to help Johnny remember. It's like we do at our house.
Did you get another
Especially
bee
when
again,
they have
Kathy?
the table.
We don't want to call you children down in front of company or friends, but how can we remind you when we think you are forgetting to be considerate of others? Is there any way we can let you know you are being selfish without talking about it in front of others?
Twitter?
Maybe we could work out some signal that we all know means stop. You're not being nice. I know, how about this? Hey, that's a good signal. It shows us that we should be thinking about being nice.
Kathy, that's clearly a loser signal. God, no wonder you're flunking in everything but home ec.
Starting to be selfish or rude or inconsiderate, and one of us goes, that's to remind us to be courteous?
And it works, just so everyone takes it the right way and doesn't get mad.
Sounds like a good idea, Kathy.
But let's
Shall
get
we
an
all
idea
try
from
to
someone
help
with a
Johnny
penis,
remember
because
by
it's still the
giving him
50s,
signal when he
and the only
forgets?
thing you're good for us men is cooking and
Okay,
cleaning.
Johnny?
Sure.
Well then, you go ahead and play, and we'll see how it works out.
Could this be illegal child labor since they're forced to make something for no pay?
Well, it should work if Johnny really wants it to and tries hard enough. When Johnny starts to forget and the others signal to help him remember, he has to be a good sport about it.
It's sad we have to parent Johnny, as theirs hasn't met
But
our
most of
demands
all,
yet.
Johnny has to make himself remember, so his friends won't have to remind him all the time. Then he'll start really being considerate.
Yeah,
of
Johnny,
others.
who puts a building in the middle of a fucking
And
intersection?
if Johnny keeps trying hard, it won't be long before he'll be nice all the time. Then it will be easy, and Johnny will know that he's like Smiley, and other children will like to play with him.
Crucify the sulkies!
How about you? Do you ever forget to be considerate and act like a sulky? Or do you all try to be a smiley?
Eventually, Johnny forgot about manners altogether and found bullying gets results. He now runs a Fortune 500 company while all his friends flip burgers at Burger King, at below minimum wage and with no retirement in sight.
How's Annie? How's Annie? How's Annie? How's Annie? How's Annie?